So you want to do your first Poshmark live show. My name's Luella Chavez. I go by Gabby Lucha on Poshmark, and here is everything you need to know to get started. When I decided that I wanted to do my very first Poshmark live show, I went on YouTube and looked for tutorials. I found multiple tutorials that were done 1 or 2 years ago, nothing with any updates and nothing that covered the operational side that I felt like I needed most of my help with. So that's what I'm gonna be here to cover with you. I'm gonna show you step by step how to schedule your show, how to prep for your show, and a little bit of the insider track of when you're conducting your show. First things first, let's schedule your show. Open the Poshmark app, and that's going to show your feed. Tap your menu on the far right and scroll down to My Posh Shows. Then you will hit the blue Create button. Okay, so this is the menu to schedule your Poshmark show. First, you're going to add a cover photo. Now, this is the thumbnail that's going to show up when somebody's on their feed and it shows live shows going on, or when they first open it, that's the first image they'll see. Then you're going to create a title. Most of my shows have been summer clothes and low $5 starts. So maybe I'll just call it summer clothes and $5 low starts. All right, next you're gonna select a time. So we're gonna go ahead and set it for Friday, July 25th, 12:24 p.m. Now it's going to say show type. There's live shows or silent shows. We're just sticking to the basic live show. And I said I wanted to do $5 low starts, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the button for that. Once you select this though, you can't change it later. So make sure that you know exactly what you want to do. I don't know anything about accepting shared listings, so we're going to just skip over that for now. This is all new. You can also add up to 3 show tags. So we'll go low starts, women's clothing. I could have probably done summer, but we're just going over this really quick. Now, success! We've scheduled our next show. Now that you've scheduled your show, it's time to prepare your inventory. So you're gonna open up your Poshmark app. Again, go back to your menu, go to My Posh Shows, select your Posh show. All right, now we're going to add items to this, which is called a tray, or you can call it your deck. Now, your tray is everything that you are going to offer at your show. So we can add listing. You have 2 options. You can quick list or add from your closet. Your closet is going to show everything that you've ever listed. If you had put it in your tray for a previous show, it will be in there as well. And you can add that. So just go ahead and add anything that's in your closet to your show. It's easy peasy, done. You can add up to 100 listings for your tray. Now let's go through the quick list. You can add a picture. All right, add your title, Vegas tank. Add your category. Tank top, done. Size, small. And that's that. You don't have to add the description as you would originally for your closet. You don't have to add a brand, none of that stuff. You just do a quick list, and this is only available for your show. You are not adding it to your closet. Now that you've listed all of your inventory, let's set up the scene and prepare for your live. Setting up the scene for your live is really important. You want to make sure that you have water because you are going to get very dry mouth from talking the entire time. Make sure you also use the bathroom before you get started, just so you don't have to leave and then come back during your live. That would be tragic, because then people are gonna pop in and you're not gonna be there. And they're gonna be like, what am I watching? And they're gonna move on. Also make sure that you have all of your inventory easy to reach so you can show each item when you are auctioning. Another great way to prepare for your live is watch other lives. Go on Poshmark and watch lives. What do you like about them? What don't you like about them? What's keeping you watching? Do those things. Make sure that you greet every viewer. Oh, hello, Lady Baba. I love that. Lady Baba. How are you? It'll make them want to stay in your room a little bit longer. It's gonna be really difficult to get people to come to your live, especially when you're first starting, so stay consistent. But in the meantime, just keep talking, just keep showing, because then when somebody does pop in, you're going to captivate them. They're gonna be enticed. They're gonna wanna stick around. They're gonna wonder what you're showing them. So the day is finally here. You're gonna go live. Give yourself about 15 to 20 minutes to prepare. Make sure you have great lighting. I don't know if you need to set up a tripod. I like to film next to my patio doors, so I let all the natural light in. Make sure you have all of your items within reach. I wanna show you guys really quick how you set up your show in the Poshmark app when it's the day of the show, those few minutes that you have. We're trying to frame everything. You wanna know how it's gonna look to your audience. So right here I have obviously my ring light and tripod. You're gonna go inside, go to your Posh shows, open up your Posh show, and go to the little camera crossed out icon, and that's how you can see what your viewers are gonna see. Pro tip to keep in mind is there's going to be a shipping banner when people enter your show. So you might want to have it framed to where it's a little lower to where that shipping banner is gonna be displayed. So yeah, this is how it's gonna look. You're gonna have a viewer counter in the corner. We're getting ready to start in 2.5 minutes. Your first live's not gonna be perfect, so don't hold yourself to that standard. Your second live's not gonna be perfect, but you're gonna get better and better with each try. Hey Margot, how's it going? Hello Unique Luxury, how are you today? So today I just added to my closet this Garth Brooks Vegas residency tank. It doesn't look like it has anything to do with the show, but it does say Vegas, and it's a cute little Razorback tank top starting at $5. Hi Basket Case, how are you today? I wanna know more about that name. What's going on? Where are you from? We've already been shooting for 3 minutes and people have popped in and out. Even for some of the most seasoned Poshmark live sellers, they're gonna have a little bit of a lull. It's not always gonna be a jam-packed room. And when you see that nobody's in the room, bye. Don't get discouraged. That's a great time for you to practice. Just keep showing your stuff, run auctions by yourself. It's all good because the best way to get better is to keep practicing. Keep it moving because you do not want to be stagnant and just standing there when somebody pops into your live. So if you are already in the middle of doing something, you're showing an item, just keep it going. Congratulations, Maddie. You just won the teal aqua cream striped crop top tank. I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside for you. Now, when you do sell an item, Poshmark won't allow you to resell the same item twice. So just set it aside, and then later, when your live show is over, Poshmark's going to send you each shipping label for each order. If you go live and you have 0 sales, do not be discouraged. Keep going, keep being consistent. People will show up. Maybe it was a weird time frame, maybe it was a weird day of the week. There are a lot of reasons why you might not get a sale. I was getting tired and there was nobody in the room. 30 minutes. Peak viewer count was 7. So that's what it's like. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you found this informative and it helps you. These were some gaps that I felt needed to be filled in terms of getting started and doing your first Poshmark Live. Please let me know in the comments how it works out for you. And follow my Poshmark store. I go by Gabby Lucha. I'll have the link below. Thanks again.